Democrats, liberals, I don't know, they just have this desire to control people, to control people.
to control people.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee, and today is totally different than what it's been like for the last week. Like on Sunday, again, I told you we had to cancel church because it was so cold. We were in like the 8-degree range. Right now, as of the recording of this video, it's 66 degrees. Huge shift. And you know, you guys have told me before that there is a wide range of temperatures and it can change in a heartbeat, and we're living in it right now. I just passed the golf course. People are in shorts, and I'm like, that was really quick. So this week has just been here in East Tennessee. It's been so crazy as far as just today was the first day my students actually got to go out to recess. The first part of the week, it was too cold and snowy. We just had a ton of rain yesterday. And so it was just one of those, let's get out and enjoy the sunshine for today. So it was nice, but it's been rough on a lot of the students because we just haven't been able to get out. I mean, they're just going crazy because of a cabin fever, I guess. And I heard that folks in Knox County and Blount County were having it a little even tougher. They were staying out of school and having more snow days. We had 4 days, they had 8 days. And that's the difference. And Joe, I know you're frustrated. The difference between county schools and, being more localized like we are in Maryville, where, we are a smaller district and don't cover as much area. So, we can kind of, not necessarily have more rural type issues. Whereas in Knox and Blount, man, they're just so widespread. You're going to have just so many more issues. Knox County did end up getting more snow. So I can see how they stayed out longer, and they're just more rural areas that were just a little dicey to be able to go to school. So those are the differences in, how many days off we had. Our school district has about 8 to 9 days of snow days, built up. And so we're not necessarily worried that we're going to lose any of our spring break or extra spring break days because, unless something weird happens. We did hear lightning the other day, so we're kind of wondering, are we going to get more snow? But looking at the forecast, we should be okay. But as far as the temperature right now goes, it's awesome. But then for the weekend, we got more rain coming. So interesting, I read an article about California, for those of you still there. And it's just so crazy how Democrats, liberals, I don't know, they just have this desire to control people. Somebody's writing a bill, I don't even know their name. They're writing a bill to have cars by 2027 be able to either passively or actively slow your car down if you're going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. I mean, talk about control. They actually want to control your car. Obviously, it would be better if we were going to have any kind of control at all to be more passive. They're talking about some kind of notification that you're going over the speed limit. And I read the article, and it's saying that they would use GPS to kind of figure out what the miles per hour should be in that area. Look, be able to see what you're driving at and actively slow your car down or passively have some kind of notification. But I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Are you serious? You're actually trying to control how fast people drive. And they're talking about all these deaths, and I get that that's bad. But again, to take something negative, that's just so funny how they take something negative like gun control and apply it now to everybody. And that's just something scary that, is something that they want to puppet everybody and say, we're going to control you because of these people that can't, contain their driving, to now make sure everybody can be controlled. And it's just ridiculous because you think about it, if you're driving out there, sometimes I need to go faster to pass trucks and I might go over the speed limit. And there's some other safety issues. where I might need to go over that speed limit in order to avoid other issues. And so to have a active control on your car is just ridiculous, to think that they want to slow me down, and then now there's going to be other issues. Now you're going to put my life in danger if I'm trying to pass a truck or something like that. So I don't know, guys, you can weigh in on that issue, but I just looked at it and shook my head like, here we go, California, you're trying to control everybody again. Okay, guys, so in the news, this is crazy. Biden, let me make sure I get this headline right. Biden vows to shut the border, or shut down the border, if Congress passes this bipartisan deal. So what he's basically saying, he does admit that there is a crisis at the border. I was shocked because he's never admitted there's a crisis there. So what he's basically saying is he's going to take action and shut down the border if Congress approves this deal, where basically he gets to aid Ukraine. And the numbers are crazy, guys. You got to listen to the numbers here, because I was like, what exactly is he hoping for? So he's hoping for $110 billion. This package would then, side saddle the border crisis here. And so let me read this. Under the package discussed in the Senate, the Department of Homeland Security would be granted the power to shut the border down when the average daily migrant crossings at the border exceed 4,000 over a 1-week period. And if the daily migrant crossings at the border surpass 5,000, the Department of Homeland Security would be required to close the border to migrants crossing illegally. 5,000? I mean, okay, so 4,000 is okay. I mean, if you multiply that by a month, where does he get this from? And so he's basically, hey, Joe, from day one, you haven't done your job about the border, and now you're gonna, because it's an election year, now you're gonna look like you're taking the border seriously. I don't think anybody's buying it, Joe, and I hope, I don't know, guys. I think this is crazy. Not that I care what Trump thinks about it, but he thinks it's a bad deal because obviously Joe is trying to make the border part of a package deal with Ukraine, and he's trying to act like he cares about the border, which, he really doesn't. I'm sure once this thing passes, I think Joe's going to just look the other way and go, what border crisis? Yeah, like he forgets about a lot of things. So I'm just completely disgusted with Joe. I have been since day one, but this is just ridiculous because it's an election year. He's going to try to look like he's, serious about the border when he really isn't. And basically is saying, hey, let's let in a lot more fentanyl. Let's let in a lot more terrorists. And if they're one of those 4,000, it's okay. But if it gets to be these 5,000, I'm going to be really concerned. Come on, Joe, seriously? Okay, guys, so I apologize. I thought I was going to get to show more driving video, but again, it rained a lot on Thursday. Friday was really our only really nice day, but I got super busy. And today, Saturday, it's raining a whole lot too. So I'll try for next week, but I never know what the weather is going to be like. And also, if you guys check in the description, I have some We in Tennessee merch. I'm just trying to supplement things. Like I have this new microphone. When this new year started, I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to make this channel as best I could. I know my audio could have been better, and so I got this microphone, and I'm just trying to offset some costs because you guys know I'm a Tennessee teacher, and we're not exactly getting paid like I was in California. But anyway, I'm just trying to, get some funding for some things that I just want to try to improve. So check it out. It's pretty cool. And when I get my We in Tennessee sticker, I'll let you know. But because the mail has been so backed up, I haven't received it yet. But if you can, check it out. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys watching week in and week out. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because every subscription just helps out the channel. I will see you in my next video.